Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And today I'm bringing you yet another movie review in the Child's Play franchise. I am reviewing the movie Seed of Chucky. Now, Seed of Chucky, I have heard that a lot of people dislike this movie. They think it's the worst in the franchise, that they shouldn't have made it, and it didn't receive a lot of positive reviews with critics. But after watching it today for the first time, I can actually say that it isn't a great movie, but it's not a terrible movie. I don't think it's as bad as people say it is, in my opinion. I am a sucker for slasher movies, which what this movie is. Seed of Chucky was released on November 12th, 2004, and Cinema Score gave it a C+. It has a 4.9 out of 10 on IMDb, a 32% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 78% on Google, and Roger Ebert at the Chicago Sun-Times gave it 2 out of 4 stars. It had a $12 million budget and made $24.8 million at the box office, basically doubling it, which is still a profit. This was written and directed by Donna Mancini and stars Brad Dourif and Jennifer Tilly, returning as Chucky and Tiffany, respectively. There are other actors and everything in this movie. Red Man, which I really wasn't impressed with him. Some of the other characters I really wasn't impressed with it. The only 2 characters I liked was Chucky and Tiffany. In this movie, they have a son or daughter, however you want to put it. There's confusion there. But he comes there and resurrects his parents. And of course, they go on a killing spree. And they want to get out of their bodies as usual. And they want to really use the real life person of Jennifer Tilly, who plays herself and then voices Tiffany in this movie. She wants to take over her body and become famous in Hollywood. And then Tiffany's driver, Jennifer Tilly's driver, to the set and whatnot, has a crush on her. And she really likes him, so that would be who Chucky was going to use to transfer his soul from the doll to that gentleman's body. And throughout this movie, there are some good kills I really enjoyed. And there's a lot of laughs in this movie, despite what some other people think. I think I haven't laughed this much in any of these movies. The hardest. And I know this movie it's not the greatest in the franchise. I'm not saying that. But it's not as bad as people think it is, in my opinion. As a matter of fact, the lowest score for Rotten Tomatoes belongs to, I believe it's Child's Play 3 with a 23%. So, I'm not saying that 32% is 100 times better, but it did get a better score, and most fans enjoyed this one a little bit more than Part 3, because this is a true slasher movie. There's a high body count, and I loved it. And I love the characters, like I said, returning. Anyway, their kid, I really wasn't really sold on, and then they impregnate Jennifer Tilly to have babies. I don't know what the whole purpose was. I don't know if they were going to transfer into the babies, but then they wanted to transfer into the adults. But then ultimately, Chucky decides that it's not worth it anymore to want to get out of the doll body, because he never dies. He'll never get old. And he just decides to stay put. Tiffany doesn't want to. And so she goes on without him to try and get out of that body, because she wants to be a superstar. But I love Jennifer Tilly playing herself in this movie, as well as voicing, and Brad Dourif returning as Chucky as always is phenomenal. Uh, those are my big positives. Besides them two returning, the body count, and a few of the things I really liked. I liked the score. I believe Rob Zombie uh, did the score in Bride. I don't know if he does it in this one, but I like the score in this one as well. Uh, but the story could have been a little bit better. I really didn't like their kid in the movie, although they do make fun of him in the movie, which I thought was hilarious. Other than that, this is just an okay movie, but I don't think it's terrible like some people say it is. But it's definitely not a great movie, though. I will say that. So I'm going to give Seed of Chucky the same grade I gave Child's Play 3, which is 6 out of 10. That is a C plus on a grade scale. I agree with Cinema Score. I think this is just an okay movie. It's a very fun slasher movie. Had they changed the story up a little bit, or made a little bit different, didn't involve their kid especially, and wouldn't impregnate Jennifer Tilly's character, this would have been a great slasher movie. I mean, I really would have put it up there as the third or fourth best in the franchise. But because of that, like I said, I didn't like the whole impregnating Jennifer Tilly, and I didn't like their kid in the movie. But other than that, that is my review of Seed of Chucky. So in the comment section below, please tell me, what are your thoughts and opinions on this movie? And do you hate it like some other people do? Do you like it? Let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget, tomorrow I'm going to be reviewing the last two movies of the franchise. I have yet to see Curse of Chucky. I'm going to watch that for the first time, and then I'm going to rewatch Cult of Chucky. I will do reviews on both those movies, and then I'll be doing my ranking of all 7 movies in the franchise. But other than that, I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these videos with all your family and friends. And until next time, I thank you for watching, and check you later.